Coach, I'm going to ask you the same thing I asked you at halftime. You always emphasize getting off to fast starts. What did you like about the start in particular today?
Yeah, we kicked them deep. I think we pinned them inside the 10-yard line, and then our defense had a 3-and-out. And then our offense went down and scored. So obviously all three areas really factored into us starting fast. I think we scored again on the second drive. And our defense played shutout football, the entire game. Really, they were suffocating against the pass, against the run. We were able to pressure the quarterback, sacks, tackles for loss. You can script a better, game defensively.
And that's a very talented offense with a lot of playmakers. What did you emphasize defensively coming into the week to pick up right where you left off last week against Indiana?
Well, we got a lot of confidence in our DBs. We didn't have Joey Porter today, and we didn't phase us. We kept playing our man coverage like we do. We load the box up, we move the front, and we're disruptive. I think we have 13 different players with sacks right now, which is awesome. A lot of guys able to contribute, and also tackles for loss. That back I got a lot of respect for, and they weren't able to get going today.
Yeah, Adisa Isaac and Chop Robinson both off the end had a very productive game. What do you like about that tandem and their ability to get in the backfield?
Well, they're both athletic guys. They're twitchy. They can play with power. They can beat people on the edge with their hands and their quickness. They set things up extremely well. And they're not doing that and giving up, the run by doing it. Some guys are all about pass rush, and then they don't play the run the way they're capable. Those guys are complete defensive ends and playing at a really high level right now.
What do you like about the effectiveness of that T formation for your offense as Nick on a couple of 4th-and-1 sprung for long touchdowns today?
Yeah, that's been really good to us, really the last 2 years. We've grown the package a little bit. It's hard because now defensively you got to line up and defend the sneak. If you don't, we have the ability to sneak it. If you don't load up in the middle to stop the sneak, then we can run it on either edge. And then obviously we got some things off of it as well. We've shown some of those things. So, it's been a really good package to us, and I'm really pleased with how we've been able to handle short yardage this year.
And I know you're pleased as well with the production of your offensive line. Drew Shelton gets another start today. What do you like about that group and how they're playing? And again, continuing momentum from last week, the same thing.
Yeah, they're playing great. Phil is doing a good job with them. They are growing up and being sticking together and having each other's back, and our chemistry is really good at that position right now, even when we have moving parts. So, it's a credit to them. I wish we had a little bit more depth right now, which we don't. We kept juicing the game, and Hunter in the game longer than I would like to, but overall, those guys have done a great job all year.
We can't go any further without talking about Jake Pinniger. Tough conditions last week with the wind, rain today, and he continues to bang in long field goals, and that's a really important aspect of your team.
Yeah, I'm very proud of him. He's been here. He's done it the right way. He was the starter, then wasn't the starter, and now is the starter again, and playing really well to make those consistent field goals the way he is, to be able to hit 50-yarders. He's been phenomenal. And then the opening kickoff of the game, too. He's been great.
And the last thing for you, you're always looking for growth week to week. In these conditions, your team was able to take care of the football for the most part, too. That's also something you emphasize.
Yeah, we really, until the end of the game, when we were pretty far down the depth chart, we protected the ball all night long. So that's a real positive. We got to build on that.
Coach, appreciate it. Congrats.
Thank you so much.
Head coach James Franklin with us here. Postgame.